better. I'm not enough to fill you up. She just loves someone who wants to see you smiling happy. I'm not enough to fill you up. She just loves someone we know is just exactly like me. So come visit my place. We'll sit and talk about the stupid shit that your boyfriend says. Like, I did love you, and I still do. And how my standard of girls is based completely around you. So come visit my place. We'll sit and talk about the stupid shit that your boyfriend says. Guys, I did love you, and I still do. And how my standard of girls is based completely around you.
Na 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 na. Fuck it up. I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go back to where I've been. So fuck it up. I'ma take you right back to what I know. I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go. What's the answer? So fuck it up. So fuck it up. So fuck it up.
Rob, of course, playing the tank. Viper and Saucepan on your DPS line, and subbing in today we have Flaming Viper. That won't get confusing at all. And of course, Badger. Bear, 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 bear,
Let's
bear, bear,
go.
bear. First map today is Busan.
Maybe we just call Flaming Viper Flaming or Flame or something.
We'll see. We'll see how it ends up going.
Yeah.
Whatever ends up working will work. Let's make sure that everybody is. Yes, everybody is in the respective screens, and we are good to go. As soon as these teams are ready, we'll be popping in on there. Don't be shy. Say hi. Come in and talk in chat here. We are a little bit delayed, but that's okay. We'll respond as we see them come up, and you will still hear our responses and whatnot. And if you haven't yet, please take your time to like and subscribe to the channel. It is getting that support is always great, and then we can get Mythos in a position where we can monetize, which would be cool. Oh, are they slowly changing their logos to the little skull?
Yes,
Might
it looks
appear
like
that
it.
way. Already.
Solo Shatter Me. Is AJ gonna play Ryan today? Usually he's a Winston player.
Well, we've seen AJ on actually the Mauga was a lot of what we saw from him the other day.
Okay.
Mauga, we did see a little bit of Winston.
Yes, I think that Winston's like such an honest character though nowadays, and like there's so many things that just beat him up right now. So I feel like he's really good in the right hands, but you have to put in way more effort than other tanks.
What we've been seeing from Hell's Harbingers as well is a tank buster based, and that's going to be, I imagine, what we're going to be seeing a lot of that of today, forcing Rob either into some sort of either coming off the Reinhardt entirely or switching over to probably a Mauga or an Orisa to try to deal with. I guess Orisa's not a good choice.
I've talked to him a lot. He despises Mauga and he despises playing Mauga. So I think he's probably going to go Orisa.
Orisa or what is the delay here?
I think it already would make more sense. I mean, he'd probably stick the Rhine no matter what, unless you like ban it. But except for, well, he did play him once and he did stick the Ori.
We could see. We'll see. Well, I'm hoping he comes off of the Reinhardt. Otherwise, they're just going to get walked over. All right, Hells is locked and ready to go.
And I assume we're starting Busan?
Yes, Busan will be as the first map for week 2. And here we go. We are in.
Now traveling to Busan. Right. Initiating match.
Let's see what we start with here.
Looking at the destinations. All right, we are outside the Busan International Theater, downtown Busan, Korea.
They say work smarter, not harder.
And AJ looking like he's going to go on the Winston. This looks like a dive comp in coming in, not the tank buster that we saw out of them earlier this week. Oh,
that's probably because this map is very dive heavy, or this sub map at least.
Yeah.
Rob was also really good.
Yeah, Rob.
Sigma. I don't think I've ever seen Rob on Sigma.
I think Sigma's a good choice. especially with the dive coming in. They don't know, obviously don't know that's coming. But we are going to be getting the hit scan duel between Funyun and Viper. Offhand falling low already a little bit. Viper as well. Trying to get into position. The Immort comes out to keep them alive. AJ diving in on Rob. That action's coming in on top. He gets first kill here on Viper with that melee.
Rob falls early.
And Rob going down as well. Lucio getting the headshot in and forcing out Saucepan. Saucepan does take the L after taking a 2 body shots from Funyun on that Widow.
I wonder if we're going to see the Genji and, yep, the BAP swap makes sense. BAP was a little slow into this dive. I don't think they knew.
Yeah, I don't think that was coming either. I think that was the right call. Rob already low, getting the big headshot from Widow. Gets healed up as they're rotating around to the coast side of Poland. Shield comes up, funny. They can find any kind of shots from there. Nothing yet.
You jump in back line with Lucio
jump in.
for Suzu.
They're
cutting off the thing.
in. Rob is low again, just finding themselves in a position, getting themselves cut off. Feels a little bit again. Letting Viper trying to find an angle to get the LOS on Rob. Able to get it. The rock goes in, but
No one can hide.
and he gets knocked back. Here comes Sights now from Funyun. Clean shots
AJ goes
all
down.
day. AJ goes down. Saucepan takes the right click from Jeebus, but Viper getting 2 picks. A tank and a support
Poor
early.
Suzu.
Now Funyun picking up Viper.
That's a big. Oh, another pick.
Another big pick. Big headshot in from Funyun on back.
Yeah, this comp is really going to struggle because they have no counter dive and they, like, the Widow just kind of gets to sit in the back for free.
Rob.
I'm with you.
Rob falls down, and they're at 75% time.
And they go to
already
Orisa.
here. And now they're going to go to Orisa, which is going to be tricky. You got to be able to get back quickly.
I mean, they have enough time for one more touch. I think the Reaper's probably going to touch here.
You got Reaper there, and you do have the Lucio. But you're going to have to do something about this Widow. And that, as I say it,
I mean,
flaming
there it
Viper
is.
with the kunai to the skull. Viper
Viper goes down, but not
Goes
before picking
down.
up Lucio. And they
does get the
split
Lucio
the point.
first here. And they do, yeah, like as you say, they do flip. Reaper, Saucepan going up to the high ground to get ready. Putting shots in on AJ. Now just trying to hold that position to keep funning up that high ground. Pressure in, and they find Illustrious. Funyun, though, does get the headshot on Badger. And here comes the flip. No, Funyun does get out, trying to, as Rob walks in. But Rob's now pincered off with the boot.
They get Viper.
They do
And Rob
get
is
Viper with that
below
boot.
half and just kind of alone. I mean, they cap and he
that's
just kill
it.
himself.
Watch your step.
And that'll be it for point number 1 here downtown.
Well, I don't know if they're going to stick this because this is a very dive-heavy map, but they started on a poke-heavy comp, and they didn't have any way to really pressure the Widow, like, while they were getting dived. Because, like, the front line was getting dived, and no one could really pressure the back. They did swap at the end, and it kind of worked
I
out,
forgot
but
to tape my Achilles
it was a little
again.
late.
We might be seeing something a little bit different here on Mecha Base, and it does seem like we are.
Ooh, we're seeing the
got
Junkrat. This is a great junk map.
I love
needs to
Junkrat
fill this
here. Viper switching over to the cast with a little bit more close quarters. AJ and Rob both playing Orisa.
Viper going to the Soj. Honestly, I don't really like Cass into Junkrat on this map, especially on round 2.
Yeah, but I
You
think
kind of
the
counter
Soj,
on him.
the Soj is a lot stronger here. And both contesting high ground here, taking that first very clean angle. Roz going back.
AJ getting an early pick on Viper.
What a big spear on Viper.
Reaper gets low and has to back out.
The whole team's backing out here. They're
Good.
all
Funny,
low. They've got to
funny picks on
retreat.
Rob. And AJ picked up Sauce.
That's just a full reset here now for Roz Phoenixes, allowing Hell's Harbingers to cap the point fairly uncontested.
Also, it should be noted that I think that Roz has a sub today. I think it's Flame.
They do. It is Flaming Viper there.
Soothing your wounds.
Okay, again coming in. The big spear on there, that'll allow them to create a little bit of space. They can take advantage of it, but they don't. They
Orion.
It goes in the other direction. Funny does get the concussion mine blow on Flaming Viper. That's going to stall this, despite what looked like they could have made a little bit of progress with that early spear on Orisa.
I would say they're kind of just holding this room. Like they're not really allowed to walk through. Especially that junk spam.
It looks like they're calling for the rotate. Rob poking out here near close. And with Reaper going high to try to contest, Saucepan ends up losing the fight, has to back out. But AJ getting so low, and Rob does finish off AJ. This is an opportunity. The Funyun finding Viper. That should be, but it should be enough.
Gonna carry next. Gets carry too.
Okay, Rob finding Jeebus there. They can get to point here and get this flip started. Reaper getting around for the flank, putting shots in, gets the Lou, gets Illustrious. 2 picks from Saucepan. And while they're not capping point yet, they finally make their way there.
But not before the Junkrat tire comes out. Doesn't get anybody.
Oh, wow, really great form by Saucepan to negate it. Saucepan does fall low, kind of the grenades coming in to hit them a little bit. And now taking the high ground.
They're gonna have to clear this
they're spread. They're pretty spread out.
They get Viper.
Jeebus.
Funyun gets Badger.
Badger falls down as well. Funyun does fall against Saucepan, but Saucepan pays for it with a kunai to the skull. Rob using every cooldown to try to stay alive and contest as long as they can, but they'll get 30% and no more as the percentage starts to tick up again for Hell's Harbingers.
And this is looking like last fight territory. They do have 5 ults coming up though, to only maybe 3. They'll have to farm that beat fast and try and counter one of these ults.
Starting another big spin. Suzu sees lives, but Illustrious does go for it. The other spin. Every ult coming in now. They've got to hold on to these a little bit longer if they want to fight. 4 ultimates coming in, but they are able to clean up the entirety of Hell's Harbingers for it. But I mean, they're neither.
2 ults for 4 though. Like that's a good trade.
That's not bad. You get the cap, and they don't. But Hell's Harbingers doesn't really have anything. They have beat. They can engage on the beat, but
they're about to have tire. They're gonna farm out this fight.
But spin would completely negate anything that they have coming. As he wakes out the beat. Okay, this time they are.
See, I mean they have enough more than enough time to farm this out.
So
Rock goes low.
There's the spin. Does find Illustrious despite 2. And then finding Jeebus. This is great. Saucepan able to pull themselves out of it into a position to get heals again. TP's back up, right back into the action. And now they have Ross Phoenix has really strong control of high ground. But with 2 ultimates coming online here for Hell's Harbingers, Phoenixes are going to have to be very careful. And the tire at the same time coming in to find it. The tire does find Viper. Saucepan does find Funyun though. And low. Badger finds a big pick as well.
Wait, they're capping. They're forcing the cap.
The cap is happening. Hell's Harbingers in
control
of the point.
Wait, that's huge. They need to touch again.
Massive. They do need to take control over it though. Back onto the point comes Hell's Harbingers. Here's a big spin from the Orisa. AJ. The Viper finds Lucio. Viper pays for it, but without the supports, it's going to be tricky. Saucepan going down now. Rob is falling dangerously low. Down he goes. Illustrious finds more picks, and with AJ.
And they get it.
They don't
get it.
end
That
up
was
getting
huge.
the point, and that is it. Hell's Harbingers will find the victory here on map number 1, Busan, and they have the 1-0 lead.
Play of the game.
They really backcapped that. That was really good play.
Ooh.
Yeah, I see some talk in the chat about Rob's crosshair. I don't know if you've seen this. But
Yeah, I did.
the giant circle.
Yeah, just the big giant. I mean,
How do you see? It's like half your screen's taken up.
you don't need to. You're a tank. He's the tank. He's just playing Reinhardt. He's just put that whole thing on there for every single one of his tanks. He knows he can just swing away.
Done and done.
It's got the little hole in the middle.
They got. I mean, that was a really good back cap. I think it was the Lucio, going back cap.
That back cap might have saved them, and given that opportunity. Because otherwise, we are going to a point number 3.
So, but that's round 1. Bans are now on the table. I have a feeling we might be seeing that on getting banned, maybe
already.
I have a feeling. I mean, I don't know. That honor was like putting in work on the back line. They just weren't allowed to do anything. Maybe we'll see the tank ban, but I don't know. They swapped to Ori midway through, so like,
yeah, you're not really sure what tank they're gonna be playing here. They both tanks have a pretty wide repertoire, so I don't know how many tank bans we're going to be seeing through this, unless we get to a point where, Hell's Harbingers really wants to pull out that tank buster, and then we might see a Malga ban later. But
yeah,
it's
I don't think we're seeing it. I don't think we would see it this map, just because like this is a very ball centric and
yeah. Funyun with it's absolutely incredible. Just walking some of these back shots here, back shots.
Yeah, I think that they really struggled though too against the Widow. Like the Widow was just kind of allowed to play the game, a little bit too much, just because like they you saw, like, even in the clip you can see here, like the rest of the team is pushed up into them and they can't really dive the Widow. Meanwhile, the Widow just gets like 2 pot shots off and kills them.
And Funyun has absolutely incredible tracking.
Yes, he's very good.
We saw that on display at the end of that first match when they were on Tracer, just absolutely ripping through the Lucios, and it just very, very strong play there from Hells in general. I think Funyun has been the bigger player here. So we're just checking now. We have Roz Phoenix gets first pick.
Yep.
And we do have a map. We are going with Colosseo. And then they're going to talk about
bans here. I think they get first ban too.
They do get first ban. We got to see what the roster situation is.
I don't know about you, by the way, but as the roster gets bigger, a Widow ban, that makes sense. I don't know if that's worth it on this map, but maybe.
It can be, especially down the
down the main choke, yes.
Yeah,
but
the Coliseum, and even up on the final stretches. There aren't a lot of, like, other than the stairs.
I would have saved it for an escort. I would have saved it for an escort
as well. I would have saved it for probably Havana.
I don't even know what's in it, but like Havana, like a circuit, a Route 66, like any of those maps is just free food for Widow.
I might have saved it as well here. There's just a lot of places that you can hide, a lot of pockets here, even in all of those places I mentioned.
Also, like, if they play a dive comp, like, that could work. But I guess, like, I think if Rob is just gonna stick to the brawl tanks, like, they're not really gonna be able to dive that Widow, so maybe that's why. But if that's the case, like, Widow is gonna be a problem in the other maps. So
Big Green here making fun of me, referring to replays as back shots. That's my own fault.
What do we got though? So
we
got a Widow ban. That's one, but we're still waiting to see what they ban. I'm guessing we're probably gonna like ban the Reaper or something, or like maybe a Kiriko.
You can't ban the Reaper here. Now that they have to take ban
you're right. Widow
support. Ban. So Kiriko is a really good ban option. It would
allow the honor to go even crazier, because then it wouldn't just be cleansed immediately.
Yeah, exactly. And with Flaming Viper being a sub, we don't know what the extent of their the extent of their player pool is, their hero pool.
I can take a look real quick. Let's see if
Yeah,
you're
I'm just taking a look
almost.
here from this season. Baptiste,
Ana?
Anna,
Lucio a little bit. Like 39 hours on
last
Lucio.
season is largely a Kiriko. Last season is Anna, Baptiste.
They
go to
play
season
Ana,
1.
but like it's by far Ana. I just don't know why
Yeah.
they didn't play Ana then. Probably because they had a.
Well, because you needed the Kiriko. Kiriko, she's just so good in most situations.
Yeah. Oh, they're banning Lucio?
And the Lucio ban, which is an interesting.
Why would
decision.
you? They didn't have a Lucio, did they?
Yeah. Badger was on the
They
Lucio.
had Badger. Oh, they had Badger. Okay, never mind.
Yep. And yeah, this is a really good Lucio.
Well,
map
they might
here
be
as
they
well.
might be planning to play Juno then. Like maybe they think that they don't know how to play Juno because like Juno's really good also right now.
That's true. Lucio, that must have hurt Lucio to actually do that though. Lucio loves his
Probably, I don't
Lucio.
know.
He has a
See
really
what he
good.
plays. He has a
Juno, my
Mizuki
guess
too.
is
It looks like
it'll be Juno most likely.
Juno or Mizuki. It looks like.
Yeah, but we do have bans from both teams. We have a map pick, and I believe we are all ready to go.
Yep. I think we're just waiting on them to say roster lock. It looks like Hell's just roster lock. They're ready.
All right,
Waiting on Ra's. And then we're good.
and then we're good to go. And I don't think Ra has any subs in possible here today because, well, they don't because they have a sub. But
Hell's could. I think they have two, but looks like they have
Yes,
Doga
they
and
could.
Puppy.
Doga and Puppy, we did see a little bit of both Doga and Puppy the other day.
No, Doga's a good Cat Lucio player. I played with him a couple times. I don't know about Puppy. I don't think I've played with him before. For them, I don't know. They might just be spectating. Okay, looks like they're ready. So I think we're
Okay, both
waiting-
sides are ready to
waiting.
go. I may have misspoke earlier, and I just want to double check that that's true before I
Initiating match.
need to correct myself.
What are we gonna see? You think? Probably like a Juno or maybe a Mizuki mirror is what I'm guessing. Because like Lucio's banned.
Yeah, you're gonna have one or the other here. You're gonna need speed here. Yeah, you definitely will want speed. So
Mizuki
either
offers
way,
speed with the major perk, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody take it. Okay, yeah, they're running Juno.
the Juno, Palestris on the Kiri and Lucio on the Juno. That's not confusing for anybody.
Lucio on the Juno. Yes. And they're playing Ana.
5.
This isn't bad, but you're playing against
3,
Kiriko,
1.
and you're also on this map, which is like very rotation heavy. I don't know if Ana's like worth playing here.
Okay, Badger with Badger playing. Oh, and Saucepan.
Okay. Sombra? I mean, Sombra's really good on this. It used to be really good on this map, but I don't think she's really good on this map after like all the nerfs. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see if it works.
Already falling low, has the TP out.
Hack
A lot
in
of
the
damage.
hack-
Good. A lot of the damage coming down now on.
Saucepan getting on run.
Wow, good pick on the on-rod there. Pressure coming in on AJ. AJ falling dangerously low. Takes the spear, has to block, but form's almost over. Can they survive through it? The shield does come up to give them a little bit of healing advantage.
Big anti on Funny and
Phoenix
AJ.
is pushing pretty
low.
cleanly here right now.
You lost the lead.
All of that damage. The HP battle so far in favor of Ra's Phoenixes. Just holding the position there. Neither team's really committing. We're seeing a lot of what we see at the higher levels here, where you just have two teams playing poke with each other and trying to take an advantage down this first straightaway. There's the nano in nice and early here on Rob. Rob gets a big spin in. One pick goes down. Saucepan does find fun in all of that. Jeebus finding the right clip on Badger. I'm lagging, and I'm back.
And Saucepan gets Lucio.
Great job there by Saucepan getting that pick on Lucio. Another hack coming in on Illustrious. Are they going to get both with the GPS line? No, AJ comes in for support, and Saucepan goes down, but this robot is now pushing up towards the bottom of the bridge.
When he's jumping to the bash,
They rush now from Illustrious, throwing kunai, throwing healing as much as they can through here.
Viper goes down.
So does Flaming Viper. Both of them. Both snakes taking an L. And now Hell's Harbingers has taken control of the robot. And is starting to push it up towards their first straightaway.
I mean, I think that Funny what it's trying to use Sierra, because it's like, it is a really long range map that just spread damage down, but they were really good about playing cover, so they couldn't really ever hit them with a tracking card.
Jeebus in with the ultimate, lands on Badger! Finds Viper too with the flame! That's both supports down!
They're gonna low though, pops all to live.
AJ does! Not a terrible idea, keeping themselves alive after all of that, considering their position
I think that's
right
worth
now.
it. You kept yourself alive and you pushed the point. They're about to get midway point probably.
And it was only 2 ultimates for the entire fight to win that team fight and take the lead and get yourself up to the first checkpoint.
And now that that's the case, they can just keep fighting it. Like once they lose the point, they can just wait for the next one. If Bob comes out, Funny falls low.
Control lit in, Satellite coming in now as well. Go. A bubble on top of Rob.
Doesn't get
Make a
anybody.
big spin.
Real.
Doesn't find anything.
Anybody.
Meanwhile, Jeebus finds 3.
Tank falls
Viper,
low.
Badger, and Flaming Viper all falling there. Bunyan finishing off Rob. I'm having some serious trouble.
Sombra is low. Leaves. I mean, Honra's chasing her down. And Honra doesn't get it.
And Jeebus finding Saucepan there out to finish it out. 4 picks here in this whole stretch.
I mean, they only have EMP, maybe Nano. Maybe they can farm Nano.
EMP is going to have to do a lot of work. Saucepan is giving themselves for it. There it is on top. There comes the Nano in on top. Rob gets Nanoed. They're going to be pushing through. Illustrious falling low, able to TP out, but has no Suzu now. Saucepan can push the pressure on, decides not to. AJ does find Viper here, but dies to Rob's spear.
I mean, you put it this way, like that was they traded Rush for 2 ults. I think that that's worth it, especially since they're so much far on the lead now.
And now both teams in a dry fight situation. AJ does have Annihilation coming up.
They're gonna farm. They're gonna farm Phoenix as well.
And Phoenix as well. Yeah. So here comes the punches in from AJ getting that charge up. The purple on top of Ram. Able to survive through it. Now sleeping. Does find Viper, and with Badger going down, there's only finding the 2 picks out of it. But Phoenix is coming up, and they do still control the robot, picking everybody else out. Rob goes down, and now that's a full reset with your tank down. They gotta wait.
And they swapped the Bastion off of Sombra, and Viper swaps off Ash to Taz.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Spear comes in from Rob, trying to make a little bit of space there, holding whatever. Getting up here, right around that corner, finding the cover, pushing in. Rob gets spin going. Can Rob find anything? Doesn't find it, but AJ falls low. Has to use form to get out, and in the meantime, Rob takes a torpedo. Here comes Phoenix.
Honra gets one. Nice, but that's worth it.
And Bunyan finding another one. Lucio finding Badger there. Jeebus ends up taking the L for it, but without anything else happening here. No supports here for Rob or Viper. They're gonna have to
down
be slow down with Rob.
Suzuki's
Can
gonna
they
try
get
and
there
touch,
in
doesn't
time?
make it.
No. And just like
you know,
that, Hell's Harbingers has a stranglehold on this series, 2-0.
Play of the game.
I think that they need to ban this on or maybe. I don't know, to be honest. Like they can't really. It just feels like it's a team diff. Like it doesn't really feel like there's like one thing to get banned because they keep swapping every time and they counter pick whatever they pick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. But that one was ultimately MVP of that match. Is Jeebus? They all over the place wherever they needed to be, and there's just nothing they really could do about AJ. Rob was doing everything that they could in the way of
hard work.
using their he used all of his cooldowns correctly. I didn't see any duplicates happening at the same time, but there just wasn't much you could do. Like how often did Lucio or Palustris die there?
They did a lot, but honestly, like the DPS weren't missing.
No, they weren't.
Like the on-run pushed them out of like the side pass, and Funyun funneled them out of the main, so they didn't really have an option. They could only like hide behind like one piece of cover or something like that, and then they would like get pressured into dying by AJ. They did a really good job about controlling angles. So.
And we're off to everybody's favorite map,
Blizzard World.
Blizzard World.
Now we might be seeing some dive here. I don't know if AJ is going to play Winton here. I doubt it if they're going to play Bastion. Like if they're going to play Bastion Reaper, I don't think we're seeing the Winton.
No, but it's really difficult to play Bastion Reaper. Like to settle yourself into a position that you have to play Bastion Reaper, like anticipating a dive, right?
You don't have to play both. I'm just saying that like one of them.
I would play this traditionally. I would play this as a. I'd play this as poke.
And they're banning Ram.
And they're banning Ramatra.
That makes sense. He wasn't really ever dying. He would like press shift. By the time they killed him, he ulted. He would press like he would block, heal a little bit, and then
have a
lock
shield
it down.
up.
And then they finally slept him and got him out, and then he would just come back with form again. Like.
Yep. Like even when he got in and he hit an eye and he immediately took an anti-nade from Flaming Viper. Really good timing on that. It's just, and then the sleep was also perfectly timed on that. As soon as it wore off, but there wasn't not much else that they could do with it when they couldn't kill him. They could never stop him.
Yeah.
It wasn't until the rest of the team was already dead that they had a chance on Ramatra, which again, I guess is kind of the ideal. But forcing AJ off of Ramatra means probably Winston. I think you're right.
Maybe. We'll see. We could also see, like, I think I've seen AJ play D.Va before. Maybe not.
And D.Va's a really good choice here, too.
They do play a little D.Va. I don't know how much, though. Maybe Mauga. Maybe we'll see Mauga here, actually.
We could get the Mauga. I don't know how much you want to do Mauga on first point.
It depends on if it's attack or defense. On defense, you don't really want to play Mauga. If it's attack, yes.
Oh, yeah, I guess you can just overrun from the stairs onto the high ground.
Mauga's run is like it's like a leap almost in the utility it has, and it's unstoppable. So you can't really stop him from rotating.
Yeah, the only time it's while he's running, right at the beginning and during the jump at the end are the only times that he's not unstoppable during it. And
well, the thing is, if a good Mauga never lets the stomp at the end happen unless you're stomping on them, which means you can't stop them. So
yeah,
like that means that essentially Mauga is like uncounterable unless you like all look at him and he fucks up, you know.
And we have the Baptiste band coming in from Harbingers. The roster is locked.
Okay, that makes sense actually.
And now you have
because
I think
That
they're
makes
probably
sense.
just going to stay put where they are. I don't think that they're going to change to offense.
Yeah. I have a feeling that they're doing that is because they don't want to deal with the poke comp with like a BAP and Moorfield in the back on this map where it's like kind of front to back comps, you know, like poke. Because like in that situation, BAP's very broken, right? Because you can't really get to him. We'll see. They did
We'll
ban
see what
Ram
they
though,
want
like
to
not
do.
the on run, so like we'll see. Defense.
And they're defending first, so there's no change needed. Hells will stay blue for this round.
Okay. We'll see. I have a feeling that we're not going to see the Winton on defense. I just think that that's a
No,
poor
definitely
idea.
not on defense. You might see Diva, but more likely we're going to get the Orisa from Rob.
Or maybe the Reinhardt.
You could see Reinhardt.
Might see a
Rob does
Rein
love
duel.
his Reinhardt.
AJ also
Rein
plays
duel.
Reinhardt, according to
They do.
the
Yeah,
stats.
I did see a little bit of that from them the other day as well.
All right, looks like we're ready.
All right, both sides are ready. I'm just saying we're going in.
Yeah, okay.
We are all going in. Everybody's ready? I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right.
Welcome to Blizzard. Initiating match.
And here we go. Welcome to map 3 of this night. We have the Nexus experience. I really do wish that they would build one of these.
What, in real life?
Yeah,
Ready for battle.
I would go. I would totally go.
He wasted his time.
There are actually patrons here.
Learning responsibility.
They look like ghost forms, but they're over on the other side. Walking through Protoss
Watch
land
your
towards
flanks.
Orgrimmar.
They might try
There.
something.
Towards the Hell Scream.
Hello.
We do have Rob coming in on the Hazard with AJ playing Orisa defensively.
And we have Tracer and Honto.
Attackers incoming.
And Viper is playing the Widowmaker. Maybe just a single shot and see what happens. Nope, they're on the high ground. Viper takes an arrow early. Is standing in range of Badger. They are moving to the right here. Up the stairs they come. And Hazard trying to get in, getting a little bit of slices off. Lucio sends that water shot through. Oh no,
AJ gets walled off.
AJ gets walled off, is able to work themselves around and back to their healing, back to their support line. But up Illustrious falling low as well. Viper's still in a position to get a pick off.
balls.
AJ is the one that goes down. Rob jumps in. Saucepan does jump to finish on AJ. Trying to put pressure now on Funyun. And Rob just holding on to this point. Dive in once we had people there. What? Jeebus trying to kill Viper. Does not finish them off. Viper now on the Ash. Funyun trying to attack the point. Does get a little bit. Does find Viper. But Funyun ends up falling. But that's 2 ticks. 2 ticks for Roz Phoenixes before Saucepan goes down. 72.8%. Really
That was
good
pretty
start
good.
here from, yeah, really good start here from Roz
And
Phoenix.
Onron's getting probably get ult here this
Get
next fight. Maybe we'll see Hazard ult.
We do get a bubble. We are going to get a bubble in from Lucio. But yeah, I think absolutely we are going to see Phoenix and Saucepan. Lucio's bubble is online, ready to go. The pressure coming in again. They're holding on with the high ground. They're setting in the wall in. Does do a decent job of forcing the rest of the team back while keeping AJ up front, but not able to capitalize that. AJ is completely isolated. If they were to take a look at him right now, but the wall misplaced. AJ able to fall back onto point, get the healing that they need. Stockton falling low, able to get healed up really quickly. Jeebus as well gets the recall in his time. Now Rob falling low. AJ is completely isolated. Can they dominate him here in this position? Does get the healing back in at time, and Columbus is finding Saucepan. A lot of ultimates coming in at the same time. Saucepan getting the res in, gets Funyun, but Rob goes down. Putting pressure in on Arisa. Are they able to get anything? Saucepan is gone now. Jeebus at 1 HP, falling back, finding themselves in the mini behind. A little bit healing. Now 70 seconds left on the clock, and 27.2% left.
They just gotta get one, but they only have beat and maybe rush, probably.
60 seconds.
Actually, I guess they have Bob. So they'll have 3 ults online.
Yeah, they're gonna have 3 ultimates here, and I think the Bob's gonna be able to do a lot of work for them if they can get it into a good spot here.
Viper's going low though. Viper goes low. Forces recall.
There is healing there coming in for Viper. Viper getting into position for Bob. There goes the Kitsune rush here on the side. Counter Kitsune rush, both coming in. Dragon coming in to try to
Viper. That's a huge
isolate
pick.
Jeebus. That's a massive pick. Saucepan falling low. No beat from Badger here. Badger finding Lucio. Oh, Viper does find Funyun here. There's the beat. Are they going to be able to cap? AJ letting them have it.
They used all their ults though, except for
Only
beat,
2,
or except for
Yeah, they only used 2 to do it. I think both support ults to use it, I think, is absolutely fair, especially if you are able to take it there. And now AJ goes down to force that reset. They're going to get a little bit of start progress here before the next team fight.
This is where I would swap Maga. I'm genuinely so serious.
I agree.
I would swap Maga.
Especially against this Arisa, you have like...
well, no, not even. But AJ couldn't swap to Maga and beat up the Hazard. The Hazard actually to play the game.
I think it goes both ways. I think both teams have an opportunity. Jeebus finding the headshot here on Viper.
Huge.
That is a big first start. That is going to force Rasputin back. Oh, everybody's taking a little bit of damage. No, Viper might be able to get out and get back in time. Nope.
Jeebus
There
gonna
goes
pick another.
Viper. Here comes the big spin. And down goes Rob here as well. Funyun finally finished on Rob. 100 seconds left now left in the time bank here for Roz Phoenixes. And they've only pushed it 72 meters up this way. Now that is most of the way, but they do have to get through the toughest part of this, and that is under the pylon.
Yep. If they don't make it, then they're gonna have to take this high ground immediately. It seems like they are.
There we are. They are going for that high ground right away. They get the isolation on AJ, but not taking advantage of it again. Get the wall in, but you don't do it. You don't jump in until after. AJ does take gold here. And again, Jeebus finding the first pick of the fight. Finding Flaming Viper with that melee. And again, another reset from Roz Phoenix. This is smart, though. This is a good chance to pull back here. Jeebus forced to recall, putting a little bit of damage in, but getting out again. 2 ultimates online here for Harbringers with Rush coming in behind. And 4 coming in for Roz Phoenixes. If they can rotate through these as quickly as smart in a smart way.
Bob in an awkward spot.
An awkward spot, and no one's pushing the payload. There's Rush on the high ground.
Funyun kind of getting shot at. I think Funyun's gonna die.
Viper finally low. Saucepan does find Funyun though. Flaming Viper going down, and now the cart's being pushed here. They still have 3 ultimates online now. Badger has beat. Saucepan maybe saving this to get the res if they absolutely need it. No, there it is there!
Saucepan,
Putting the gun in, doesn't find anything. Voluptuous instead finds the kunai to the head. The beat comes in.
Rob dies.
Every
AJ
ultimate
gets-
coming in. Rob does get his ultimate off, but nobody is caught in it. The Kitsune Rush sitting on point. It's just Flaming Viper left, and they go down. 97.1 meter push for Ron's Phoenixes, and Hell's Harbingers has the opportunity here to take the win in this series.
I think Hazard did hit it
To 1.
did hit AJ,
Switching sides.
but I think
Yeah,
it
but
didn't
dying-
matter. It didn't really
Dying
matter.
right after it didn't really do anything because AJ is just able to hit gold, break their way out of it, and walk back up. And without a tank there, with Rob dying in that point, the Harbingers were just able to,
Walking down.
yeah, they're just able to walk forward, press W, clean it all up.
I think that the main thing that they're missing on the other side is they don't really have like Jeebus is kind of owning the back line. Like
Absolutely.
Tracer's putting so much more pressure than the on run is, right? Because the on run's not allowed to stay as long as Tracer is. Ooh, we're seeing the Sombra on
want to
attack.
stick around and see what a mess we
And the
make
Widow.
of the place either.
I think
huh?
the Widow is a good choice.
I think
to
the Widow's a
start.
good
I
choice.
know a
I'm not
sinking
sure
ship
about the
when I see
Sombra.
one.
I think I prefer the Tracer.
I just hope she doesn't
I
take
agree,
everyone down with
but
her.
maybe if they're planning on like EMP, playing for EMP for first point and then swapping afterwards.
You have enough
Like, that's
time
like-
to build up that ult. It's a relatively quick ult if you just hack the tank and put all your damage in on them.
3.
Especially if they're playing Arista. Sorry.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A. Peace.
All right, no changes coming out. Jeepus is on that Sombra, taking that wide angle up through the lost and found. Rob already falling kind of dangerously low, and no, don't let this happen, please. Funyun gets the headshot on Viper, and they do not get the first full pick. The Softman falling low, doesn't have Wraith. Jeebus stays to get the pick on there. Gets that high ground control, putting the hack in on Flaming Viper. Donna dies very easily. Viper playing the return Sombra now, getting a mirror match, but there's going to be no touch. But the big difference is that Rob does seem to have the control up here so far, but falling so dangerously low. A lot of damage coming in. Just able to stay up. But AJ is taking so much space as a result. They do control up to that corner. This is going to be a really difficult hold here for Rob. Oh, what a pick by Funyun, getting the headshot in on Saucepan so fast.
No one can hide from my sight.
Top, there's sights in from Funyun, trying to find the can. Headshot on Viper. Jeebus finds Flaming Viper, and the blue box of victory is closing in, only 20 meters away now. I don't think that they can even get an opportunity to get themselves back.
I'm not sure they can. I mean, Rob's gonna have to like try and.
They
touch it down.
can't, and that'll be it.
That's it.
Hell's Harbingers wins this matchup, this week 2 matchup against Ross Phoenixes. 3-2-0.
I mean, they didn't really know what to do against the team. Honestly, they just were really coordinated, took good angles, good ultimate usage, good swaps at the right times. Good play.
This really strong play there from AJ. I think AJ, yeah, absolutely dominated that entire map. I have AJ as my series MVP here, but it is a very, very close second.
Funyun and Jeebus also
yeah,
put in work
Jeebus-
too.
And I cannot stress how much work came in there from Palustris. She's been an absolute. She's been a revelation in the last 2 seasons. She's been very, very, very good.
I think that we need to like talk about it. It's just a team. Like they did it really well as a team, right? Like there wasn't really like yes they played individually well, but like they did everything together. They rotated together. They used cooldowns together. They like played off of each other's plays.
Yep,
Right.
this is
A lot of teams like make a play and then sometimes don't follow up or like it doesn't work out. For them, they just always do it, almost always. And if it doesn't work out, like they rotate out.
Very strong play again from it's the Asgard's Rift clubhouse. Again, I'm biased. I'm also in that clubhouse. But we didn't get as much success last night as they did today. However, that's us here for this week 2 matchup in Demi-Gods between Hell's Harbingers and Ra's Phoenixes. I have been Mod Hobbs. With me today is Dragon Master, and behind us in the booth, taking care of the broadcast and observing, is Mr. Big Green. So thank you all for coming out today and joining us here on the Mythos Expedition 2 stream. Final score today: Hell's Harbingers 3, Ra's Phoenixes 0, and we will see you in the next one.